With the recent news that a ton of mods are getting either changed or wiped from the game entirely, you'll need to know which mods are going to be vital to obtain for Beyond Light. The ever-fabled Hive and Fallen mods will be no more, and the Taken mods will be locked to the Last Wish raid. So in today's video I'm going to show you alternatives which when used correctly can be even more potent than those coveted mods. So if you want the best builds for Beyond Light, then you're in the right place. Give this video a rating down below, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. Now arguably the strongest mods in the game are being sunset, and it was only a matter of time to be honest. With such mods like Hive Barrier providing a 20% reduction in incoming damage and the armament mods granting near unlimited ammo in certain situations, many a Gambiteer will be glad they are gone. But what are we going to use to replace such overpowered mods? Well, the good thing is there are already plenty in the game offering similar or even better benefits in some cases. We've covered these in tons of builds right here on the channel, combing the sandbox for fun and unique builds for you to take everywhere. But today I've split these down into the ones that I think will be the most impactful in Beyond Light, and we are starting with Protective Light. This Charged with Light mod was introduced by the Obelisk in the Season of Dawn and offers a really powerful benefit, arguably the strongest Charged with Light mod out there. This grants the perk Sheltered by the Void, giving you a significant damage resistance. This activates when your shields are destroyed whilst you are charged with light. The duration of the perk is increased the more stacks of light you have. The resistance is significant too. At 50% it's the best in the game outside of certain super and exotic combos. Definitely a strong contender for future raid and dungeon content in Beyond Light. Another top tier mod though is Striking Light. This mod is vastly underappreciated but grants an awesome damage resistance boost with minimal effort. Again, it's another Charged with Light mod that came from the Season of Dawn, but is one of the unique Arc Affinity mods with double perk benefits. The main perk will grant an Orb of Light on melee and sword kills whilst charged with light, which is also going to be beneficial for certain Beyond Light melee builds, but it's the secondary perk Uncatchable which is the main one here. With this one active by equipping an Arc mod on the armor piece, you will gain 10% damage resistance while sprinting against non-guardian enemies. Granted, this isn't significant, but it doesn't have a cooldown or an active timer like the Taken, Hive or Fallen Barrier mods. And for the fact that you should be on the move nearly consistently for low man or solo challenges, I can see this being a must in endgame loadouts next season. The next ones we'll be taking a look at are all Warmind cell mods, and given we have a number of Warmind cell capable weapons from the Seraph and Icalos weapons to even a few exotics, they are still very capable for endgame content. Sheltering Energy is a great mod, as you simply need to collect a Warmind cell to gain an overshield. Yes, sometimes these cells might be in the worst place possible, but if you combine this with the previously mentioned mods, it's likely you're already on the move, so walking into Warmind cell won't change anything. You get a 20-second timer on the perk, which is active whilst your overshield lasts and can be reset by healing rifts. Also consider using this with the new Titan exotic Icefall Mantle, which grants an overshield instead of a barricade. You could essentially keep resetting a 20-second overshield without a max cooldown resilience build. Definitely something to keep in mind. Warmind's Protection is up next, and it too grants a 50% reduction in damage taken from enemies near to Warmind cells. You'll know which enemies are affected by this thanks to the yellow hue on enemies, and you can even extend its reach further and or duration thanks to the Global Reach or Warmind's Longevity mods. With how dangerous enemies can be in the endgame content, taking twice as much damage before dying is fantastic. Finally, another excellent mod to pair with this one for endgame content is the Cellular Suppression mod. If you want to convert your Warmind cell into a crowd control device, then you will want to use this. The mod increases the cell's health in exchange for releasing suppressive waves when shot at. These suppression waves have a large radius to them. Enemies hit by Cellular Suppression's wave are blind, can't use abilities, and are covered in a purple haze effect to denote their suppressed status. If Warmind cells can't instantly kill enemies at higher level content, Cellular Suppression is an awesome alternative to nuking a room and staying alive. So there we go, a look at some great mods that you'll want to consider using in Beyond Light. If you don't have any of these, then you'll want to keep an eye out on Banshee in the Tower. His stock rotates daily, so definitely pick up any of the older seasonal Charge with Light or Warmind Cell mods when they come around. It's likely we'll get new mods in Beyond Light, and you can bet your bottom dollar we will be covering them right here, so make sure you're subscribed to stay up to date with the latest Destiny 2 builds and guides. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more Charge with Light or Warmind Cell mods added in Year 4. If you did find this video helpful, then please also give it a rating down below too. It's always greatly appreciated and it helps to share the video around YouTube. That's it for this one though, so on that, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.